Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable.
Titties.
Oh, see, you got the titties right off the bat.
There you go.
Welcome to the hidden Pain Train Pipe Bomb episode.
You motherfuckers gotta put a code in to unlock this episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to purchase merch.
Yes.
There is a small announcement done by the secret announcer.
Yeah.
The following is rated R. It contains violence, adult language, nudity, and adult content.
Yeah, so Helen, keep your shirt on.
Yes. When you're seeing this episode is actually being released on Thanksgiving due to the fact that we don't record on holidays.
Exactly.
Unless it's some type of weird holiday that we don't recognize.
Right now, Jim is eating some turkey. And not sharing his bitch ass.
Punk.
Sister Lamb right now is making some turkey.
Yeah.
For eating.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is, mind you, even though the date on this video will be recorded on the 19th, it is being released on the 24th?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, the
Black
24th.
Friday.
There we go.
Bag's birthday.
It's not Black Friday. It's being released on the Thursday. Because, I'll be up all morning cooking Thursday, and that's just the way life is. But,
His bitch ass is cooking.
Yeah, that's what you get when you have fucking 2 meals on a holiday.
24th is a Friday. 23rd is the Thursday.
Oh, okay, so then the 23rd.
Yeah, the
then.
23rd,
Whatever.
so
we got corrected.
He's getting his ass smacked while cooking.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
All right, so...
I'm sure he's enjoying that.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So, we're filming the Weird and Obscene, like we did before. This is episode 2. I'll just have to make sure I remember that. Now, this first thing here is a Pilsner made by using human urine.
Oh, so it's another form of Paps.
Yes. It's in a Danish brewery called Nobrero Breweries.
Brew House.
Brewmasters have collected over 13,000 gallons of urine in order to make this. It debuted at the Rockslide Music Festival.
Roskilde.
Yeah, you read that shit.
That urine featuring malted barley, the fertilizer, which the brewer used to make its own Pilsner. Or in this case, it's Pisner.
I don't... but you notice how that was, different colored? Like there was a dark ale and then a light ale, or a dark urine and a light urine.
Dark urine generally means that the person's not drinking enough water. Right? Yeah, not enough water.
Yeah, so if you want the dehydrated one or the hydrated one?
That's the question.
I don't know if that's a question I really want to answer.
Or we have a
if I saw something that says
one.
Pilsner on it, I might not drink
that's
it.
Actually, dark. It's basically piss and blood.
That's kind of like the real question is dry white wine or dry red wine.
Like,
you know what? That's just not a topic I want to.
That's uncool.
That's nasty.
I mean, this is weird and obscene, but that is just fucking disgusting.
No kidding.
59 joke.
Oh my god.
Wait, what the fuck?
Look at that.
Do not
ever consider marrying these 15 types of
Well,
girls? What the hell is that?
This next article is entitled, Guys, Please Don't Ever Consider Marrying These 15 Types of Women.
Okay,
Bring it on.
Alright.
I can't wait to see this list.
We have a little bit of a different setup for this episode because there's no viewers.
Right.
That was definitely done by choice. The content of these articles, I'm hoping this is not one of those video bullshits.
Oh, really? I hope
Because
not
it's
clickbait
lagging.
bullshit.
And we had issues with it the last time. Oh, no, wait. You know what? We covered this one already.
Okay, never mind.
That's
We
right.
covered it
it's the
Thursday.
Slim.
All right, yeah.
Alright, never mind. False alarm.
All right.
Sorry.
Skip.
None of this show prep is
Oh,
perfect.
here we go.
Okay. Alright, this ought to be
All right, so we'll move to the 15th thing women hate in bed and why you should avoid them.
Find the penis, $1.
$1.
And because Carol, on a side job,
Oh, God.
does work for the porn industry,
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
you might as well take over the
go
the
for it.
reins.
So, apparently the first one right off the bat is too much inspiration from porn. If your man watches too much porn, there are some large chances of him getting inspiration for sexual positions from the internet, which he would like to recreate.
Hey.
Women do not like the experiment with difficult positions such as called the head over heels. Now, okay. Cover your ears. I don't mind certain positions, but if you can't do it, don't do it.
Unless you want to end up in the hospital.
If you like a big chick and trying to do some...
But if she's big and flexible.
Eesh.
There are some big flexible chicks out there. Alright? For the record.
I know a few.
But, like, you don't want to pull a move from Prince Joshua that...
Prince Joshua? Is that something I don't know?
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know. Like put the chick on their head.
And like do like a DDT move and just no, you don't do that. But okay, okay. Another one. Number 2 is too much spanking. There's nothing sexier than spanking a woman's behind during sex, but spanking too hard is gross bullshit. In this situation, the woman
smack my girl in the ass all the time.
The woman feels like a real slave, or like she's being raped at that moment. Within for a second, the pleasure could be turned into sorrow.
Again, like I said, I smack my woman in the ass all the time. Be like,
I like being spanked. There's nothing wrong with spanking. Alright? But I don't know who the fuck wrote this article. It's like, I feel like
Well, this article is shared to us on behalf of CultureHook.com.
Okay, shout out to
Which-
Culture
oh
Hook.
damn.
Culture
Put
Hook
that to yourself.
is
What
extremely
the hell did you put on your
reputable
pizza?
on
I ain't putting
95% of their articles.
Okay, but I mean,
I mean, let's be real.
you can take the wheel on this.
Like spanking. I mean, that's like one of the great. I mean, that's a good feeling. Especially you got a fat ass. Listen, look. I literally.
You
one
want to
time-
see a fat ass jiggling like a jello?
Don't be jealous. Anyway.
I don't give a fuck.
Anyway, like I was saying.
Doesn't look like I give a fuck.
There is no
showing
Dilligaff
about your
down here.
emotions. Anyway,
Anywho.
like I was saying, I've literally put a quarter on a chick's ass one time. You know that quarter?
That's a huge bitch!
That's right.
That's right.
I put a
Holy
quarter
Mary,
on a
Mother
chick's
of
quarter
God.
Because, it has the face of Washington on there. So basically, when I smack that ass and the ass jiggles, guess what? Washington is crossing to Delaware.
Oh yes.
Oh, jeez.
And then you gotta be careful because it may like fall into the crack.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, but
But you know what? It's a great thing having a girl with a big ass, some big titties, because you know why? It's a lot to work with, and you can just alakala.
So in other words,
I don't give a fuck!
That's right.
Right.
there you go.
There you have it.
Alright.
And sticking their butt to me.
I mean, and
Give it
also,
approval.
if you have a big ass, you're bound to have spankings.
Damn right.
Okay? And your ass is gonna be treated like a goddamn coaster because
Wait. Also, too, when you smack that ass a lot, you're gonna see handprints. You can draw a turkey on your Thanksgiving episode.
yes, that's
Oh,
actually true.
jeez.
You draw a turkey on that
Okay.
shit.
Now let's see. Being rude. Every woman loves dirty talk, but most of them don't want their partner to go far when it comes to when he could tell them anything. If you don't want to ruin your perfect night with some unpleasant words, don't do it unless she has already told you that she loves you. Okay.
Listen, me, I talk shit when I'm. Listen, look. I talk shit when I'm having
Uh-oh,
sex.
you alright?
Listen, I talk shit when I'm having sex.
Talking shit during sex is the best!
Let me tell you something.
I'm sorry!
When I hit it from the back, anal, and I'm like, listen,
Take that shit.
I'll be like, where's my dick at? Where is my dick at? Where's my dick at? They do it for her too. Where's my dick at? And when she said it's in her ass, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
That shit excites the hell out of me. I'd be
I
like,
mean, dirty talk is great. I mean, you don't want to belittle. I guess that's what the article is going for. You don't want to belittle the chick.
you know what I tell her? You know what I tell her too? I'll be like, I'm hitting her. I'll be like, listen. I'll be like, yo,
Whose dick is
who's gonna come? I'm like, you're gonna come for me right now. You're gonna come for me.
dick
That's
is this?
right.
Whose dick is this?
That's right. I'll be telling that too. Who dick is this?
But
Even though it's mine. No, actually, no. I'll be like, who pussy is this? Whose pussy is this?
anyway.
Oh boy.
No, but dirty talk is fine. I mean, you don't want to. I guess in this case scenario, they don't want the chick to be belittled and degraded. But for fuck's sake, you're having sex.
Well, actually, wait. First of all, in porn, she is degraded because it's on camera. She's getting nutted in her face. She's basically swallowing, and also too, she's doing ATM. Ass to mouth. If it's for those who don't.
I thought you were talking about the automated teller machine. I know that was just me, but I mean,
And the ATM is basically ass to mouth. Who the fuck would basically suck?
ATM, I thought it would also be at the moment.
No, it ain't. Well, it is.
yeah, well, at that
in this
moment, she's getting
context.
fucked in her ass.
There you go.
It is,
Nah, if she getting
no. But
banged in the booty and then you take it out and
that's just
suck on it and.
She's gonna be tasting a Jello pudding pop.
Oh joy.
That's what it is. But yeah. What's the next one? This ought to be good.
By the way, I just got a friend request that I definitely know I will not answer.
Paul.
No.
Oh boy.
By the way, 252 views. Thank you for the viewers
Thank you
for
guys.
watching the Sunday episode.
And Dragon Titties.
Unfortunately, now they're not going to see it because it's coming to Facebook and it's on my computer.
Hashtag drag titties.
Yes.
No. Okay.
All right.
Being rude. Okay, that's just bleh. Yeah, that's. Silence is not good. Being too quiet is another problem. Yeah, that is true.
Well, I'll comment on this, but
No,
finish
but
reading.
to
Go ahead.
finish, if you do not talk and express how you feel in the moment, your partner will think that you are not interested. Perhaps you will not like her to disappear after the night, so try to be more talkative.
During sex? Shit, I talk too damn much. Yeah,
All right, so
Okay.
Unless I'm banging in silence, I'm trying to be, not basically make this type of noise, in the dark. I gotta be like.
You gotta be.
Well,
it's 50-50.
But then again, it's kind of
Well,
hard for a big girl
here's-
because you gotta.
here's my objective to this: is that if you're in a situation like, let's say, mine, where the walls and the floors are not soundproof.
Dude, my place is too.
Exactly.
Okay,
So you gotta be quiet.
like you have to be quiet.
That's fine.
You do
quiet.
not want to end up on some type of pay-per-view with somebody recording your shit while you're in the middle of the action.
Dude, let me tell you,
Doing
man.
my moves.
Dude, let me tell you, my bed squeaks. Okay, my girl. Listen, also too.
That bed squeaks too, by the way. I
I know,
don't let you know that, but you know.
I know, like listen, like, dude. Let me tell you something, man.
All right.
Yo,
Hi ho, Silver.
Exactly.
let me tell you something, man. And also too, you got two full-figured people having sex on a bed, on a full-size bed. So basically, you're gonna have to hear some noise. You're gonna hear some.
Yeah, you're bound to hear noise. That's.
But the quiet thing is unless you are in a
Damn right it's
secured location,
Like
as
a
I'm
cheap
starting to
motel.
use different terminologies now.
Cheap motel.
It's like-
well,
it's like
even in
marital
cheap
relationship.
motels, even you can't get away with it.
Oh no, you can't.
Don't matter. It's called who's the loudest.
Because I'll make a poke at this one, but
No pun
the
intended.
Mandalay Bay, as great as they say that it is not soundproof either. All right, I have heard this from numerous people that they've heard the through a wall right next door to them.
Thin as paper.
Oh my god.
Courtesy information from Jim, who's not here for the episode,
Oh my god.
because he heard two of his fellow travelers through the wall.
Oh, boy.
And that was not
Wow.
Mike and Mara, by the way. Just to let you know.
Oh no!
So,
Wow.
yes,
What you did. He did not go
okay.
there.
I can go anywhere I like. It's my show right now.
Going away, yes. If you're having sex in your own apartment, then yes, you can make all the noise you want. But if you're
Absolutely.
but if you're having sex in your parents' basement or some shit,
Oh, that's where you draw the line.
Thank you.
Nah, fuck that shit. You just basically just. What you doing down there? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, okay.
all right.
Of course he is.
Now getting back to the article.
All right, going back to the article.
Oh, bye.
Turning your back after sex. Women love to cuddle after sex. That's bullshit. They love to exchange love words while they're lying naked in bed. Horseshit. If you turn your back, that will mean you're just interested in sex with her, but not cuddling and tell her how beautiful she is. No. And I'm going to tell you why. 2 fat people having sex. Once we're done, get the fuck off me.
That's true. That's right. Yo, that is.
Get the fuck off me.
I told you.
I'm a big chick. I'm a big chick.
That's a huge bitch.
Get off me.
He is big.
He's a big boy. I love him dearly.
Just like me and my girl. Listen, me and my girl, same thing. Me and my girl, yo, we're two big people.
Like it's. I mean, I'm not knocking cuddling. Cuddling's nice, but I can't say 9 times out of 10.
It gets hot
6
afterwards.
times out of 10, get off me.
It gets hot
afterwards.
Yeah.
You just exerted energy.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I want to sleep.
That's right.
I want to take a nap.
I want to eat a sandwich.
Well,
Maybe get some chicken nuggets.
In defense of this, I'm not trying to be an asshole, even though I am, and it's profound through the show. In my case, yeah, there is a little bit of cuddling afterwards.
That's fine.
There is the I love you, whatever.
Different.
But in certain cases, this is kind of a BS thing.
Exactly.
But it's not. It doesn't happen to
It's
everybody.
so subjective.
The
That's
reality
the thing.
is, okay, here's the real reality. Turning your back after sex. Once we're done, 1, here's a dick rag. All right?
I drain the vein after I do it.
For me too. No.
Like you literally,
have to.
like you want to make sure you fucking clean the pipes before you do anything else.
No, you have
Or
to.
is that and also
gotta
too
pee
me?
right after.
And me
Exactly.
afterwards?
Otherwise, you get what's called the urinary tract infection.
Exactly.
After that, what I do is I drink some water because that's a lot of work I put in. I'm literally pelvic thrusting.
Exactly.
Do you find yourself dehydrated afterward?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Like you almost have to grab a drink?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a big gallon of water right after. It's the truth.
I don't know about water,
No,
but
you got to.
You gotta
I
have
need something
water.
with flavor.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Like an iced tea or something, you know?
Caffeine, caffeine will only dehydrate you even worse.
No, you
Because
really
it dehydrates you, and
water.
also too, as
Exactly.
men, it can also like stop the growing up down there too. So
That and
that's
for
why
the-
I gotta keep drinking
Well,
water.
The ladies
well,
talking
if you're
about-
concerned about it not fucking,
Electrolytes.
Yes.
if you're worried about size and length and girth or whatever, you know, we could always refer back to the penis exercises that we saw on YouTube a few weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, there's a girl, it came across this fucking research for this show,
On her chin.
who does actual penis exercises with her man because he's got a tiny dick.
White
So
chick.
there's dicker size.
White chick.
No, I think she's a Spanish chick.
White dude.
I don't try to like, you know, call them out like that, but you know. And by the way, CBS, you can go fuck yourself for taking the Pats game off. I didn't want to see fucking the end
No,
of
you did
Cincinnati, Denver, you fucking
Oh
assholes.
man.
I mean, the score is 33-8,
I
but
mean-
come on.
Go get Muffin the goat.
By the way, just to let you know, there were actually no viable pictures of Muffin the goat to
Don't worry
put up
about
on the board for tonight.
We can make one up.
We'll make one. But
So
that's-
next Sunday
but-
we'll have.
Yeah, but back to that, it's 50-50. Turning your back, I mean, 1, you're cuddling. You know, 2, you know, you gotta wash your dick and pussy.
She
right
turned her back, I
afterwards.
stick in her butt.
You know, I mean, you gotta wash up afterwards.
Now, before you read this picture,
Okay.
the article, okay? While they're spooning, do you think she's gonna shit in her pants? Because that happens when you spoon.
Oh yeah, the exchange of
The unexpected fart.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I've done it.
I've done it.
I fought at my girl before.
I've farted on.
Yeah, but did you do it while you were spooning, or did you just do it out of fucking shits and giggles?
I was
Both.
sleeping, and the next thing you
I've done
know,
it both.
it just came out. The wind technique, the wind jutsu came out of nowhere.
Mine was both.
Wow.
Oh.
It was both. He did it first. But anyway.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Oh boy.
Let's see. What's this?
Hey, don't bullshit me.
Putting her head where you want it.
Yeah.
Women are not properly, and they do not like to be treated like a property, and they do not be treated like that.
Man, shut the fuck up and make your sandwich.
Foreplay is a spontaneous game and goes as you both feel in that moment. If she wants to give you a super pleasure, she will do that and will last longer as she wants. Okay.
You know, wait, stop. You know what's so funny about that? Nowadays, you have women that always want a man to go down on them, give them head. You're trying to basically take our role. First of all,
head's awesome.
I'm sorry. I stopped giving women head years ago. I stopped doing.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait.
No.
Wait. I have to comment on this giving head thing.
Right.
Okay?
This is
You actually got down and fucking took one in the mouth?
No.
Not that.
No.
Cunnilingus.
Or are you talking about going down and licking the carpet?
Licking the carpet.
That's better.
Okay, licking the carpet.
Record.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
that just made you look like you went after women with penises.
Right.
All right? We had to clarify these things.
No, because I hate.
Actually, he's got a point.
He's
got a point.
No, I hate the fact when these females always talk about, I like a guy to go down. Okay, fine, but some of them don't want to don't want any equality with that. Meaning, basically, you don't want to do that to a guy. However, it'd be these same females who talk about they want a man to go down on them. Pussy be smelling like fucking. They wipe from
garbage
back to front.
Low tide of the Gowanus.
I mean, like, and it be the same females go down on me. Next thing you know, they take their pants off.
So much shit stains.
No, not even that. It just the smell. It like a fist come out their pussy. I'm telling you, like, yo, I look at them, and it'd be the nastiest ones. I'm like, first of all, you're a whore. You got so many dicks going inside you. I'm not licking after what you've been doing. Get the fuck out of my face. But you will be sucking these balls.
All right, but you know what? I hate to say it, but
It's a 50-50.
the article is not really clear on what you can entitle a super pleasurable moment. For yes, it could be going down and her sucking somebody's dick. It could be going down and her licking somebody's mayonnaise bag. Fondling somebody's gooch. You know, maybe fingering their fucking O-ring. I mean, it's got to be defined. Super pleasurable moments can be anything. I mean, there's foot fetish in this world. A lot of people get fucking pleasurable shit from foot fetish.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they do. They have.
So,
there's some people that do have a thing.
A shout out to Culture Hook for the article, but the definitions in your article need to be a little bit more refined.
Tight.
They should be a little more specific, if you ask me.
Okay, this one apparently is. I mean, if you want to continue.
I will. I just wanted to make sure you got the title first.
Yeah, too much inspiration from the internet. I got so much for this one.
Here we go.
Let me focus on this one.
Why are you gonna shut up? You gotta talk about it.
No, we're gonna talk about it, but that later. There are many things that that can improve your sex life. But what if she doesn't like to experiment too much? Everything you read on the internet is not always a good idea. Firstly, you have to talk about it with your partner and find a compromise. Blah blah blah. Jizz. Now, see, this is the problem. People don't read enough, and you have people that should read. So you have.
What if they can't read?
Well, it sucks to be them, doesn't it?
Exactly.
But the fact of the matter is, you have people that will do stuff on the internet, and then they'll still fuck it up anyway. So it really
Of course they will.
Listen, YouTube is not a inspirational
It really isn't.
sexual position video channel.
really
Please. I understand everybody says they learn everything from
Viewer
YouTube.
discretion is advised.
There is not
It's
a
not even
YouTube
that.
instructional video for this particular topic.
No, you need to no. But I'm done with that one. But let's
Now,
go back
now,
to this
now,
one.
GooTube, on the other hand,
Well, yeah, that's-
is definitely one of those ones where you can learn, but there's no way to practice unless you're doing it with like a broom or an inflatable doll. Just making sure we throw that shit out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Well, clearly,
Apparently.
Now, apparently, this has piqued the interest
yes.
of Karasu and Carol.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna let them feed on this one and not say a word.
Being a one-position guy.
Oh boy.
There are many sex positions.
Wait. What about Helen? Because basically Helen hasn't really commented on anything about sexual. Because basically she's been very quiet.
She's gonna have to break out of her conservative Renaissance shell.
Yes.
There you go. I am only running this setup right now. I'm making sure everything is just working.
All right. Being a one-position guy, there are many sex positions, so you can try some of them. If you prefer just missionary or doggy style, that could be a little bit boring. Women love to experiment with new positions. Next time, try to surprise her.
Okay.
What I mean by surprising her, don't put it in her butt.
Okay. Okay.
Don't do the back cave.
Okay, listen. Shit, I do the back.
Don't do the back cave.
Shit. Okay, listen. I'll put it like this. Okay. Some women you could do positions with. Like for instance, okay, if she's about say
Roughly
141, something like that, you can basically, have her basically on all fours, on her back, or she could be a genuine jockey, front and back. Meaning basically riding, Helen. Translation.
Giddy up! Come on.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, giggity. It sounds like.
Basically, yeah. Basically, okay. Now, if she's about a little bit over 200 pounds,
the 175 and up club.
You can still do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's like close to 300
yeah, as long as
pounds,
she doesn't break the pelvic area.
No.
Oh no, you can.
No.
Or a ring.
Like, if you're a man my size, you can endure it, or like Rick's size, you can endure it. But when she becomes like 300 pounds, there's only
That's
two
where
positions.
you draw the line.
No, that's where you
not with
basically.
him.
No, that's where you basically put the yellow tape. No, you're not getting on top of this.
In other words, I'm going to make a reference, okay? Sumo wrestlers cannot be on top because of their girth.
Exactly.
Yes.
So in other words, I'll quote it, the fat bastard has to be on the bottom so that way you do not suffocate or die.
Right, the bottom, all fours, or fucking her on the side. And yes, anal will be done on the motherfucker.
Lana, not anal.
Lana will be done
just
also
so people
too,
know.
because there's also too, like, if she's like really big, I put her on the floor. And basically, I go, and it's, what's so funny?
Come walking in this
When you-
apartment, all of a
when
sudden
you-
be like fucking a beanbag.
When you put them on the floor, it's a different aiming position, like, cause like the shit instead of going this way is going downward.
Right.
So it's like, it's pretty interesting.
What difference does it make if she's that goddamn big? You're just
Can-
in a fold.
Can we use it as an argument if you are handicapped, that you're only allowed to do it one way?
That's fine if you have a handicap. But we're talking if you have
How
a
would that
certain,
be like anyway?
if you have a certain
What, if
move-
you were a cripple?
Or if the other one.
If you
or
were a
the partner's
cripple, I do not have handicap access to the dungeon to get you down here. Think about that.
No. I'm talking about my part. Female. How would that be like? One-legged on doggy style. That'd be interesting.
Well, you'd be holding
Use a
on to
stump
like a
as-
crutch or
use a
something,
stump
I
as
hope.
reference. You hold the stump. That's how you do it.
Oh boy.
No, I
And then
am.
you hold the stump.
Wait, who would have the stump? Him or her?
He would hold the stump.
But maybe she's got a strap to pull the stump back. He's really thinking about this now. This is why he put the
He's
mask on.
contemplating.
No, it's bad enough I'm talking something like this with my older brother while he's here, but it's just the fact of like you just hold the stump and
Yeah, but okay. So now
I don't know.
let's expand this out. Let's say you're not a handicap.
Okay.
Let's say you're fucking a midget.
I was thinking about that just now too.
Well,
Oh,
this
God.
one over here, you
It's the mask is inspirational.
I've always wanted to do a midget, but
you
I
always
can't.
wanted to bang a midget.
Yes, but I can't do it.
What?
What's wrong with banging a midget? There's still people.
They naturally got fat asses.
And that's right. That's right.
Oh, smack that ass!
That's right. Round sound bitches.
Wait. We have to relive Thursday.
That's right. Anyway,
All right.
Moving forward.
Yes, moving forward because there's a lot more to this article.
Alright, be careful. Yes, with my goddamn nipples. Nipples are a really sensitive zone. You should be careful with them. Women love.
Shit. Not every female basically like it soft when it comes to nipples. Oh no.
Fuck that, you taking care of my nipples. Nipples are really
No, the
sensitive.
hell I'm
zones.
not.
That's you. You're not like an individual. You jackass. Nipples are really sensitive zone. You should be careful with them. Women love when someone plays with them, but they don't want someone to bite them. That's bullshit.
That's
No
why I
one would
say.
No one would like his partner to be in pain because of that. First off, it's 50-50 bullshit.
And dragon titties.
Yes. Dragon titties are going to be a part of this, don't worry. You got some that love pain to the point of bleeding. Some do like that.
Can we say 50 Shades of Grey?
Okay, first off, fuck that book.
I never read it either.
Fuck that book.
So
It looked like some horny, deranged 11-year-old wrote that shit. The fact of the matter, nipples, yes, they're sensitive, and you.
But there is a reason for them being sensitive anyway.
Well, duh. But the fact of the matter is, it's everything with this article is mostly just talk with your partner.
It's very
fine.
Yeah, true. It's very subjective.
Right. Just talk with your partner about it, because you, just like in Karasu's case.
Man, fuck that shit.
And of course, this is one for the guys.
Oh, here we go.
All right, you know what? I'm going to read this one.
Yeah, you take the wheel on that one.
Because
I've done my part.
This is a very argumentative piece of the topic. Okay, or the article.
I can say
usually
on this, but I'll let you.
Usually, when someone has unprotected sex, he ejaculates on his partner's body.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to change that terminology around a little bit and say jerks off on his partner's body. Not ejaculates. I'm going to make this roughed up a little bit. Okay?
Layman's terms.
Shooting his mayonnaise bag all over her body. All right?
Yeah.
The worst idea is to ejaculate all over her face, hair, and eyes. First off, it's something about Mary. She got cum in her hair, and it worked better than hair gel. Okay? That's...
It actually did.
I mean,
remember that.
I mean, it's funny, but okay. Okay? Jerking off in her eye just means she sees you coming.
Yep.
All right? Jerking off on her face is more like a moisturizer.
Yes, it is.
Okay? It's like a skin cream. Okay? How's that? What's that P word that they say that it does?
Pons.
Placenta?
Yeah, it kind of like makes it all like nice and smooth.
Yeah.
You know?
Proactive.
Yes, proactive. Thank you. Women love to have a clean face, straight hair, and of course, hate having red eyes. Okay, so basically, in the BDSM community and the S&M community, this is an appalling thing that happens during sexual transactions or marital relations.
No. Marital relations.
Okay.
Relations.
All right. First off, I have a long list of women that I have banged and wanted this done to them, and not one of them has complained.
Because, you had an agreement.
It's part of the act, for Christ's sake. We're not looking at the Bible while poking.
Oh, my God.
Do you want... I mean, women want this.
Exactly, it's true.
If you guys agreed to it, then yes.
I hate to say it, but I think maybe the person that wrote this article is extremely,
an idiot,
and I mean extremely conservative.
A virgin?
Probably.
Maybe she's like a 40-year-old virgin that wrote this article. I don't know.
I don't know,
but apparently she's speaking for herself in this case.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
But she can't speak. Listen, when you write an article like this, especially an opinionated article, you cannot just write it based on your own feeling.
Bingo.
You should be taking a poll on this.
Bingo.
So now, if I went down the middle of Flatbush Avenue and I took a poll to all the women without them having an objection, telling them it was explicit, do you want somebody jerking off on your face? And I guarantee you 95% of them say yes. This is New York City, for Christ's sakes. Nothing is held back in New York City.
Alright, let's see what's this one.
Alright, it's on the next page. I think they're almost done, but like...
This is just...
Again, it's just obscenity, though. Alright, well, this is a little on the disgusting side.
Removing underwear with your teeth. First off, fuck no. I'm just going to start off with that. No one wants to have a dog in their bed. We are human beings and have hands that are for multiple uses, and removing underwear is one of them. Also, it is sexier when you slowly remove piece after piece of her clothing.
Fuck that. I'm ripping that shit off.
Damn right. Damn right.
Fuck you. These are Lane Bryant underwear. You know how much Lane Bryant costs?
Get out, Carol.
No.
That's disgusting.
Well, listen, then if you didn't want to rip off, you have to take it off yourself then.
Exactly.
Some people, you get in the heat of the moment, and it's got to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, like in a fucking...
If that's the case...
Like in a fucking Burger King bathroom.
It's like this
or like in City Field. You know, I mean, like shit happens like that.
That's how it's like that.
If that's the case, don't wear underwear. But, I'm a big chick.
I second that.
Lane Bryant chicks...
Female don't wear underwear
Females
then.
don't wear underwear, if that's the case.
My drawers come down with my pants.
Commandos.
Boom, done.
No, if it's gonna be a heat of the moment thing, you rock him. You air out the clam. All right. That's what you do.
The vagina.
The vagina. No, but it's the truth.
The vagina.
The vagina. The vagine.
The vagina.
The vagine. But it's the truth. But if that's the case, go commando. But
No. For the females, commander.
shut up.
He's being technical.
Yeah.
No, it's it's the Hail Hydra, all right?
Yes.
Right? It's the Hail Hydra.
There you go.
Hey, baby.
That's right. But I'm a big chick, and shit. Underwear on our end is expensive as fuck. Don't rip it
How is fuck expensive?
if you pay her right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's bisexual.
Whoa!
That's
like
bisexual.
sex.
That's why trisexual is always trying sex things all the time.
What about quad?
All right, now see, I have a problem with this, and maybe a lot of people will maybe understand it, maybe not. Skipping the foreplay. I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna post the question to you.
Oh, here we go.
Men have to understand that women are not machines where you can press, turn on, and expect to have sex immediately.
That's what you think.
Foreplay is very important, actually, more than the main event. Boys have to try it harder to impress their partners.
I disagree.
Now,
I disagree.
before we even
I disagree.
before I even get your opinion on this,
Go ahead.
okay? Define foreplay. Because I have
Put the
through
scenario
a
out there.
bunch of drunken conversations, okay? Because I personally do not share sexual experiences with anyone.
That's true. He doesn't.
Okay, I'm a very private person.
He is.
Very
Once it
secretive.
comes to the sheets or the pillows, all right, or if I'm bending her over the back end of a chair.
Yeah.
But define foreplay, because the word foreplay is again not one of those descriptive definitions of what the actual event is.
Okay. Sex naturally, I personally think it's never planned.
It's a spur of the
No,
moment.
I
It's
plan it because I
spontaneous.
sometimes have to make an
You can
appointment.
plan it, sure, but but most of the time it's never really planned. But
No, I agree with that.
but the fact of the matter is, you got some women that's like, fuck it, let's just fuck. That you don't even need the foreplay. So,
Case by case scenario, isn't it?
it's really one of those, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, case by case.
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah, but again, what is the true definition of foreplay? I mean, for some people, kissing is foreplay. A gentle feel of a boob is
I thought a
foreplay.
blowjob is a foreplay.
No.
I thought that was just like the main. I thought that was like the
no.
mid card.
No. Think about it. Blowjob is basically oral sex.
Yeah, but isn't like the blowjob considered like the mid card before you put it in her fucking cavity
Yes.
and fucking say, "Oh, come, O ye faithful," and then the main event is over, and then you
you
turn your
have to
back
show,
or you spoon or whatever.
Yes.
But again, what is foreplay really?
Foreplay basically is like touching,
Touching,
caressing,
kissing.
kissing, and licking in the ear.
Is that like tearing the clothes off and throwing her against the wall and
Yes.
like groping the shit out of her?
Yes.
Or, I mean,
but you know, so
could that be considered
I think
foreplay?
I think people have different definitions
But
of
see,
it.
also too though, like
Different
now,
ideas
now
of
watch
it,
this,
really.
Now watch this. If she's a side chick or a chick that basically just want a quickie from, fuck foreplay. But bend her ass over, stick it right in there. Basically take my dick and rub her clitoris. Gets wet. Swoop, good night. Oh wait, forgot to put the protection on. No, the prophylactic on.
Yes, the prophylactic.
Prophylactic.
Because, we have to change up terminology eventually, so,
Exactly.
It's called rain.
and everybody jumped up. I got comments about that on Friday
Are you
morning.
serious?
Yes,
What?
I did.
Prophylactic.
Because I brought out the word prophylactic, and then everybody started calling me Dr. Rick, the fucking verbal language guy.
Yes.
Like, where did all of this terminology come up? Did you fucking study for SATs recently?
Oh shit!
I'm 40 years old. My SAT days are
Try
over.
to lick your balls, man.
I hate SATs.
I hate TASs.
Tell them to look at llama's
But you know what, though? I actually got compliments that everybody thought I had a PhD in, like, fucking verbal
God.
science or
Because you
something.
know a big college Jeopardy word.
Exactly.
There you go.
Verisimilitude.
Actually, prophylactic is, I think, on page 368 in the dictionary. Don't quote me on that, but
But the question is, which dictionary?
I don't know.
My dictionary.
Oxford?
My dick.
I don't
My
know.
dictionary.
All right. So I'm going to snap up the last two pieces of this article right now. And then there's another article we have because we were at like the 40-minute mark.
Yeah.
And I know people are just wondering why I keep saying prophylactic, but it sounds great. And
Prophylactic.
I don't have that P sound in my microphone.
Prophylactic.
Playing horrible music. Now,
Oh, God.
if you're banging to Taylor Swift,
No.
then you're playing horrible
You gotta
music.
play some 70s shit.
If you're banging to fucking Raining Blood, on the other hand, then you might have an issue.
No,
Yeah,
that's
because-
that's what you when you
I
think
know
of
what it
genre.
means.
Oh.
I know what it means.
Oh.
That's the rating.
But the terminology
Oh,
change
but,
is fucking great because it just puts people on the edge.
No, but I mean, for Christ's sake, you're not gonna play Christian music while you're fucking.
You know what's so
Oh
funny?
my
I-
God.
Or classical music that you'd hear at the dentist.
Start playing.
I know classical music.
Play like
Yeah, because
Jesus
I happen to perform that stuff.
Yeah, but do you bang to it?
What,
Sorry?
Christian music.
Do you bang to classical music?
No.
Okay
you
then.
don't.
Really?
All right, so if you were to pick a genre or like one particular song to
You
bang
with
to,
somebody fucking playing
what would it
violin?
be?
Honestly, if I have to choose, well, you go first. I have to pick. There's so many good music.
I usually don't put music on. I just basically.
You've had quite a few in the past. Calling him out, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
You've had a few particular
course.
experiences
Of course.
where the music was profound.
Of course. I banged off of Korn. I banged off of
Who hasn't?
let's see, what album again? The Queen of the Damned song.
Who hasn't?
You banged to Slipknot.
Yes, I have.
Who hasn't?
I mean, I've done it to Adidas, by the way.
Me
Who
too.
hasn't?
Not a lot of people don't even know what Adidas is. So, I just to I think we have to tell them what it is. It's
All
a
day
corn.
I dream about sex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
By Korn.
That's
All
what it
day.
is.
All day I dream about sex.
Uh-huh.
That's what it means, Helen.
All right.
That one's
Now,
stupid.
being careful. Okay.
What the hell?
This again has to deal with the prophylactic movement
Bro.
and the pill and the
Lactose.
sponge and the plug, whether it be the crotch plug or the ass plug.
There's a crotch.
Apparently, it's all supposed to be about safe sex for everybody.
Okay.
Now, if you've been a partner or you're married or whatever, safe sex is out the door. Sorry to tell you.
Shit.
No kidding.
If you have a devotion to your partner, shit, I'm not using a rubber.
Basically.
That's just the way that goes. I'm sorry. I mean,
If you're committed to one partner, then
Damn right.
Oh, yeah.
and both of you are clean.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna take it in the ass like Muffin.
God.
oh, fucking muffin. God damn it.
She gonna take it in the ass like Muffin.
Muffin.
Muffin wanted it.
Yeah, this
You all wanted it.
This
All right, where's that fucking article with Mila Kunis?
What, Akuma what?
Hakuna Matata.
Please, no worries.
Yes, I picked an article with a picture
That's
of fucking Mila Kunis right there.
Women confess little things that make men more attractive.
Yes. So this is the feminine
Again with
part.
culture hook.
I'm telling you, they do some great articles.
No, I'm not knocking them. Shout out to culture hook.
All right, so the first part, well, you know what? I'll just let the women alternate on this. So who wants to go first?
All right, dear guys, we really love it when you share your feelings. It doesn't make you any less of a man. In fact, it makes you even more attractive. Sincerely, girls everywhere.
Notice the fluffy Pomeranian dog.
Yeah.
All right. My comment to
That's
this,
full of shit.
okay? There are certain things that need to be shared,
And there are others that can
and
just...
there are some that should just be locked in a vault
You gotta
and
be.
buried
You gotta
at the
have
bottom of the
You gotta
sea.
have what's called selective honesty.
Oh,
Exactly.
Because if you tell a woman so much shit, you know what's gonna happen? Y'all tend to basically keep it locked away.
It kills it.
And then you throw it up back in their face at a spur of the moment.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, that's
Because we don't need to read the actual thing at the bottom here.
Like dragon titties.
okay.
And it's funny that Carol gets the choice to read this one.
Fucking hell.
Sorry.
If a guy can admit he cries, he's automatically so much more attractive to me.
Oh, boy.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
I've heard that one before.
As I chug
I made a guy cry once.
I would too.
That's probably because you kicked him in the nuts.
No, I yelled at him over the phone.
Okay.
I'd cry too if I saw you. I'd be like,
Oh my God!
why do you look at me like that, Alan? Why?
Okay,
God,
it depends on what you're crying about.
Exactly.
That's what it really comes
It's one thing
down
if it's the death of a friend or a
But it-
family member.
Yeah,
I can
that's
understand
fine.
that.
If you're
But we're
born
talking
right.
like if you burnt the toast when making me breakfast.
Ugh.
There's a thin line between
I
being
hate
emotional and then just being a fucking pussy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can't stand that
There
shit.
can't be two pussies. That's a lesbian relationship. But the fact of the it's true.
Yeah, no, she's right.
I know.
But
That's why I'm like,
But the fact of the matter is, like, it's alright if you're crying. Just tell me what you're crying about, or else I'm gonna make fun of you.
Exactly.
Next thing.
I tend to have my heart explode into a million bits with rainbows and pink sparkles whenever I see a guy cooking.
Did someone from BuzzFeed wrote this shit?
I want to know what giggly bitch fucking decided that she was putting rainbows with
and
pink
pink
sparkles.
Pink sparkles? Fuck that! Fuck the
All right.
sparkles and rainbows! Oh my God!
To speak for someone that is part of the fat community.
Are we generalizing fat people now? I didn't know that was
No.
part of the episode.
I'm just saying, but
I mean, because we're not all. I'm not saying that we're all small people in this room.
but I'm just saying it
I just
is
gotta beat her
sex.
ass.
It's just
I mean, I have a big balls and big cock, but that's besides the point.
me too.
anyway.
Moving forward.
But for the record, my ex was a practicing chef, and with him cooking, it is a turn on because I don't have to cook. But
It's a convenience.
it's a convenience.
Absolutely.
But don't pull the whole cooking while naked thing. You know, if you're making me fried chicken, you know, and you have hot grease hitting your balls, I'm sorry. But don't
Exactly.
do that. I'm just saying.
I'm not sure if that was the direction that they were trying to explain in this,
No,
but okay.
I mean,
I'm a
it's,
realist, all right?
but you know what? Yeah, I mean, it's great that a guy helps us with something in the house. It's one
Okay.
less thing for us to worry about.
Yes, I mean, cooking for a guy is actually...
I like to cook.
Well, but see, the thing is that
Of course you do.
whether it's attractive or not
There are a lot of
to
women
a
who don't
woman,
I think it's attraction.
okay,
No.
It's very
cooking
cool.
is a vital part of life.
That's the
Amen.
thing.
Okay.
Amen.
That's
Yes.
the thing.
Every
too.
person needs to eat, including fat bastards like myself,
And like
who
myself,
up and
too.
cook all the time.
Yeah.
This is why I'm smoking a turkey right after Thanksgiving.
Ditto.
Me too.
Okay, the weirder the guy is,
Rolling
the
the shit
more
up, too.
attractive I find him.
Okay, that
Okay,
depends
now,
on the weird.
Are we talking about, like, I watch anime weird, or I'm, like, the next level...
If it's a Paul Wally weird, fuck off.
If it's a nerd with a fucking pocket protector, then that might be the direction that they're going in.
Okay, so we're going for hipster weird. Got it.
Yes. This is the next one. We're going to try to fly through them a little bit quicker.
Nothing's more
like,
attractive than a
like-
man that steps up and takes care of his. He's supposed to be responsible to begin with. What the?
Read the things so they understand what the fuck they're talking
nothing's
about.
more attractive than a man that steps up and takes care of his responsibilities.
Okay, for the record, that's being an adult.
Yeah.
So, you know.
If he's not an adult, then what's the point?
Okay.
I don't need to take care of another man.
Okay,
I'm like, come on.
Let me read this one. A guy I was flirting with at the bar lifted me up unexpectedly. I'm over 250 pounds and I never felt more attractive.
Whoa.
First off, as a big bitch, that's the ultimate test. If you could pick me up, that's it.
I want to pick your big ass up. Shit.
That's a huge bitch!
Oh!
Exactly.
If
I
you
ain't
could pick me up,
First of all, I love my spine. I love my ball bag. I do not want to get hurt.
Sorry.
And I do not want to basically have a disc clip. So basically, you're going to pick your own ass up.
All right. First off, and this is my opinion, I am a bar connoisseur.
Yeah.
No woman over 250 pounds wants to be picked up.
Exactly.
Why? Because there's an avalanche effect. The guy picks you up, and he's not sturdy, or he's not like fucking like
I will buy you a
Schwarzenegger.
back brace.
You are killing the poor bastard.
That
All right?
back brace
I'm sorry.
I will buy you a
Did-
back brace.
That
I
back
will-
brace
I
doesn't
will buy stock and leave.
No. that
Just
doesn't
pick
mean
me up
shit. No.
and buy me chicken nuggets after.
And if some woman asked me to pick her up, I'm going to judge it and say, yes, I can, or hell's no. I
fuck
value
All right,
my ball
all right. I
bag.
know we're dragging along, but what is the limit to pick up a chick? The weight limit.
Listen, first off, by woman code, I should say, they never disavow their weight anyway.
Exactly.
So
They're like,
if you tell
I'm a
me,
woman, I won't tell you.
if you tell me you weigh 150 pounds,
And don't look
my next
150
question just may be, in which thigh? Okay? In which thigh are you wearing 150 pounds? All right?
Holy
big girls
shit.
get wet fast.
I like this picture just for the fact that it has one of my favorite characters.
Jim Parsons, aka Dr. Sheldon
Okay?
Cooper.
That's the only reason why I like the picture.
Yes, this is actually true. If you can understand my sarcasm and me being a bitch, yes, that's 10 times more attractive. And that is the accent. I am a cunt. I am what I have. If you can, and if you love that about me, then I love you. Moving on.
I don't love you. Shut up.
All right, this again is another argumentative topic.
Very.
Okay.
If he smells.
If I find a guy 10 times more attractive if he smells good. Now,
Pheromones?
naturally smelling good or washing your ass smelling good? Because there's a
That's the
difference.
big question.
Well, again,
If we're talking natural musk, right?
again, there are people that can get away without putting on deodorant. And then there's the ones that should be fucking bathed in a vat of deodorant.
Never grow. Hand my phone.
Where is it?
Right over
Uh-oh.
there. Hand my phone.
Uh-oh, she's going to something.
Give my phone.
Is it?
Give my phone. Yes, it is. Give my phone. Now, this should be 50-50 when it comes to females. Alright? Now,
What about those idiots who freaking splash themselves with the buttload of
they're
cologne and
fucking
perfume?
nasty.
No, you know what
I
hate?
know.
No. You know what I hate when dudes don't bathe, but they fucking spray Axe all over their fucking body.
Ooh.
That's disgusting.
Worst mixture than
Axe
I will have to say that
He swears by Axe products.
No, I mean, if you...
what?
I hate Axe.
No. I'm in an emergency. An emergency.
That's just nasty.
You have to try to do it.
I mean, an emergency, then fine, but my...
Because if you're, let's say, for example, like me, who has, well, when I'm working, I have a very active life.
Yeah,
A quick little spray after working an 8-hour shift,
yeah.
when you don't have time to go home and take a shower or take a wash rag to your nuts, okay? You have to just, in an emergency, like, right there, and that's it.
You know what I do with that type of stuff? I get baby wipes. Wipe down there.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, like
It's
if
nasty.
you are on the go, for example,
Yeah.
you can't be sitting in the middle of traffic wiping your nutsack with a baby wipe.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
No, but wait.
I'm talking about before leaving the house.
no, but I'm not. I'm saying like in the case of, let's say, going from work to an event.
Okay.
You know, a quick little spray after a fucking 8 to 12-hour shift is gonna have to suffice.
Yeah, but...
Because if you're driving and you're caught in the middle of the Bell Parkway in traffic, I don't think you want anybody in an SUV looking down in your car saying, "Oh wow, look at that! He's cleaning his nutsack with a baby wipe.
No, but...
His mayonnaise bag just got whiter." You know, like I don't know if that really works out too well.
It smells like this, but no, most of the time you just gotta take a bath. That's alright? You just gotta take a bath. And yes, I have a soca song for it. Just gotta play the soca song.
By the way, just to let everybody know that when we post this, we do not have Kenny copyright to this. It is already copyrighted. Okay.
Alright, just for the record.
Alright, so I'm not sure how many of these things are left. We have, I tell my husband that he's sexy when he does housework. It works and it leads to sex. Win-win.
Okay.
Okay, why does any guy need to be reassured, and especially in this case, that he's sexy while doing housework?
I put a hammer in her
First off, most guys don't like doing housework.
Exactly.
Okay?
I put a hammer in her ass.
Anyway. Okay, that's related.
What?
Okay, when he washes the dishes...
He becomes 10 times more attractive?
No, but you
Just
watch it
because...
So if that were the case, all the Mexicans that are in all the restaurants throughout New York City are like the most attractive men on the planet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm not stereotypically saying that
No, but
all
it's
Mexicans are dishwashers,
It's true.
but
But
That's
he's
kind of-
using that as an example.
that's kind of like fucked up though. So they're more attracted than a guy like me who does demolition, you know, and I have to show muscles because I don't wear long sleeve shirts when I do demo, or the Karasuo in the back over there.
Anyway.
You know.
Okay.
All right.
Moving forward.
Yes. Some of these things are just a little objective.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Believing. Ooh.
Nothing is more attractive than a man who is unashamed of his faith. Okay.
Okay, but wait, hold on.
Depending what faith.
No,
true.
you know what? Faith in what?
That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Because faith isn't always a religious thing.
It could also be philosophical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
So,
Very true.
that one gets fucking tossed to the side.
Nothing is more attractive than a respectful guy with manners. Manners maketh man.
If you are a hipster or a millennial, this works.
True.
If you're old school, this works. I do not have manners, and many people say I am extremely attractive. Just saying.
Me too.
I like to be myself. If I'm not myself, then I can't
the
say
point?
that
What's the
I'm
point?
the real deal.
Oh yeah. Let's see. This is.
Let's keep going.
Wow, these just keep going. What the fuck?
Damn.
We're supposed
The
to do.
55-minute mark.
Whew.
What is it?
Pick it up and practice what? If a guy can pick up an instrument on that, just because he plays an instrument, okay.
Okay, so I pick up my skin flute
That's what I'm supposed to say.
and I play with that. Does that make me 100 times more attractive?
I'll say this though: there's nothing wrong with giving special treatment by serenading. I suppose nothing wrong with that.
No. It's the,
We're talking about playing.
that is more of like the rock star style
Or the grunge
thing.
whatever,
Yeah, it's-
He plays the mandolin. He's so hot.
all right. See, this is another thing that I think is bullshit.
A well-dressed man is more attractive to me than a shirtless man with a six-pack. Come on! Who comes up with this stuff?
There was some blonde chick that wrote this article.
I will admit,
Ugh.
if you're dressing in a suit, to me that is attractive.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's very sexy.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now there was a study done, and it was done online. I cannot quote the actual thing because I
paraphrase.
don't remember what it is. I will paraphrase. That a girl went out on the streets. I've talked about this in a previous episode. That approached other women about doing a three-way.
Yeah.
And within the three-way, they had to pick a guy on the street. So they picked a well-dressed guy with glasses.
Who has small dick?
And the girl said, hell no.
Listen to this.
But once the guy removed the sweater, all of a sudden the guy was hot. And they totally 180'd the entire situation and said, oh yeah, well now I want to do the three-way. Why? Because he removed his shirt and he had a six-pack?
Unbelievable.
So this one here is one of those oxymoron type things.
Very.
So he has to have a six-pack.
Yeah, apparently so. Because apparently fucking a well-dressed body...
It's better and better. Not.
Yeah.
Alright, I might fit into this one, I might not.
Keep it in the rack.
Nothing is more
Another one of my
attractive
favorite
than
characters.
An extremely intelligent man with a kind heart.
Okay,
That's a lie.
intelligence is key.
Yes,
I
bingo,
will
big
admit.
time.
Because a lot of females actually don't like him because of intelligence. So
Nah, I like intelligence. I need to have.
I do too.
I need to have I need to have a 5-minute conversation to know.
I know it
whether or
is.
not-
It has been.
I need to know. I need to have a somewhat of a decent conversation to know whether or not I'm not going to kill you. I need to have some type of intellectual conversation.
take it in.
Amen.
So
And
I need a conversation. So to me, if I can have a 5-minute conversation without having thoughts of homicide, then yeah, that's good.
If in my case though, if it were a role reversal and it was with a woman, I should say,
Yeah.
if she could tell me at what physical angle, degree-wise, I'm sticking it inside of her, she's the keeper.
Well, we all know it's a 45-degree angle.
Not necessarily.
Not always. It depends.
I mean, you could have a hook dick where you have like a fucking hyperbola angle coming on.
God,
Okay, so
hyperbole,
it's a 45-degree angle with an acuteness of 15 degrees.
Yes!
Hook dick.
Yes,
There you
hook dick. Because hook dick makes another appearance on the show.
Wait, why'd you go backwards?
I didn't go backwards.
No.
It said next.
Okay, we're done with the
All
article.
right, that's
Yay.
good. Okay.
That was
All
just
right.
torture.
We might be able to squeeze one more in. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. She's got her mouth open. She's waiting for somebody to shoot a load right across her yappa. Oh my god. All right. All right, Karasu.
Enough!
This is
Wait, what's this?
this is your no. This is gonna be a long article. I don't know.
Oh,
If
man.
we could save this for next week
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
about the girl who had sex for a
To
full
be
year.
continued.
All right. Let's see.
Penis butt.
All right. I think we'll just lock it up with that.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we had quite a few full articles on
There's
this.
so many of them. Wait, 8 women.
8 things women hate in bed and why you should avoid them.
Yeah, that's going to be for our Sex Files episode next weekend.
Sex files.
Yes. Sex Files makes its return. All right. So much for a 45-minute episode.
Yeah, seriously.
That's alright, we had a
It
lot
was
of fun
just-
with it.
It was just winded. I don't know if it was like
Sometimes
someone sponsored by BuzzFeed.
You know what's so funny? You know something? When them females talk about, oh, I want you to go down on me and they got stink pussy, this is exactly what I'll be saying.
I'm done.
You lose.
Oh, jeez.
No, you just play the Take a Bath song. I'll send you the song.
Oh, yes.
They're nature's way of saying, for God's sake, open a window. Sorry.
Hey!
All right, so we are now concluding the hidden episode,
Yeah.
the secret episode. We thank Carol for guesting on the show.
No problem.
Crow, final word.
Bye, everybody. And have a happy Thanksgiving. And Helen is right here next to me, so is my sister. And I'm happy.
You're just surrounded by boob,
No,
That's
don't have to say that. That's
incest.
incest.
but
Well,
still
anyway.
boobs.
Well,
You're
anyway.
in a technical
No, but-
feminine domination
No, but
section.
listen. Again, subscribe. Even though this is a secret episode, you got to enter a code in to unlock, or basically beat a certain character, or basically complete a mission to unlock this.
Yeah.
Okay,
episode.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yes.
Who? What? Where? Who? What?
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and fuck start her head.
Yes. Fuck starter head like.
Focus, man.
And also too, we got to thank Muffin for giving us a good time.
Fucking muffin.
Muffin.
Holy
You gotta
Shout out to
thank,
Muffin.
shout out to Muffin for giving me a good time down in the farm.
Can't forget Giggles.
Nope, just Muffin.
No one giggles.
I said Muffin.
Giggles.
Because
Oh, dear
Muffin
God.
basically has been a good sport to us. Sport to us. I reckon we get Muffin again.
No, we need Giggles. Shout out to Giggles. By the way.
Wow.
We'll have a threesome with Muffin
Oh, God.
and some Asian chick.
Well, maybe we'll have a muffin
We'll
appearance
basically do some
on
Muffin
Sunday.
also.
Oh my god.
Go
My friend
on.
has a dog named Muffin.
Not the dog, the goat.
And
The goat.
orangutan titties.
Okay.
Yes. And orangutan titties.
Helen, any final comment?
Well, share the love, subscribe, share, and share like. And by the way, sharing is caring.
Yes.
But overall, have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
She said
Yes.
She said under 2 seconds.
Because this show will be aired on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
while
Yeah,
people
so
eat in their
happy
turkey
Turkey
dinner,
Day.
we're talking about
You know,
prophylactics and
Enjoy
whatnot.
being with your family, drunk or sober.
Oh my God, that makes a lot of noise.
And,
See, there's a lot of political banging going on Thanksgiving.
yes.
Don't let the tryptophan hit you on the ass on the way out. So, on behalf of Carol, Karasu, Helen, I'm Rick. We'll catch you all Sunday coming up on the flip side.